Guys, happy spring, ne? You see how you can't see me? You are half seeing me. That's the flames I'm seeing this semester. Guys, as the months progress, is the pressure decreasing or increasing? Because, hi, Bo, look, I can't even undo my hair. Guys, are we going to graduate? Yay! Ah, no. It's giving. Hi, Bo. Morning, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sagwadiwaka Rabutla, and I'm back again with yet another video. How is Umgowe exam, guys? How is Umgowe? And Gowe, like, Unisa is probably the only university where you write an exam without knowing your complete semester mark. Because where's assignment 2 for company law? You already wrote everything. Guys, are you okay? I should be excited. I should be hopeful. I should be like, yeah, I'm just like, okay. Right, let's get into the video. I'm tired. I think I like to misuse the word exhausted. I'm tired, and I never want to see University of South Africa again. Not now. And I'm going to work. Adulting. Pits. Ereng depression and portfolio. Right, we are going to start with what I thought was the simplest, or what I did that I thought was the simplest. Gosh, I said the same thing twice, guys. How? Okay, question 5. Keep it and format postulate that transformative constitutionalism offers an antidote for failed constitutionalism and weak protection of fundamental rights and freedoms in emergent democracies in Africa. Discuss their opinion for their view in relation to the South African context. To answer the question, refer to the document LJU Article 1. Your answer should not exceed 500 words. If there's something I need to tell you about this module, is reference your name, Sagwadi Rabutla Bontu, Sizi Wayne Emmanuel. Just reference it. Your student number, reference it. The year you entered the university, just reference. Yeah, okay. The English there on question 5. Do they want us to pass? Let's read. Okay. This is what I came up with. The authors took note that traditional constitutions in post-colonial Africa often failed to protect the fundamental rights due to the weak judicial enforcement and the lack of commitment to constitutionalism among political elites. Transformative constitutionalism, as seen in South Africa after, or rather post-apartheid constitutional framework, promotes a model that mandates courts to uphold human rights proactively, often pushing beyond conventional legal boundaries. This approach allows courts to interpret the law in a way that encourages social transformation and empowers previously marginalized communities. They argue that transformative constitutionalism sort of redefines the role of judges, calling for an interpretive approach and embraces substantive equality rather than formal equality. I think I must give it to you as pointers and when you write it the way, right? Maybe. The next one I'll do it that way. I'll give pointers. This approach demands that judges not only resolve legal disputes, but also contribute to the creation of a just society by addressing the social and economic inequalities that stem from historical injustices. In the South African context, transformative constitutionalism has led to the protection of socio-economic rights, as illustrated in the case government of the Republic of South Africa versus Grootboom and Minister of Health versus Treatment Campaign. Listen to this. Transformative constitutionalism has led to protection of socio-economic rights, as illustrated in the cases Government of the Republic of South Africa versus Grootboom. Guys, I should have done Afrikaans at school. And Minister of Health versus Treatment Campaign. They illustrate the protection of socio-economic rights. These cases underscore the judiciary's role in ensuring access to housing and healthcare, showing that transformative constitutionalism prioritizes practical justice over procedural formalism. I think I've written more, right? But I think what I've done or read so much up to now should be giving you an idea how to put the final conclusions and vavavoom it. If you can't vavavoom it from here, just go to Groove. Okay, let me read it all, because you guys, you want to be everything. Anyway, for Kibet and Fambad, such an approach is necessary in African context where poverty, inequality, and historical injustice demand a constitution that fosters social change. South Africa's constitutional model has become a template for other African nations, advocating a shift from legal culture focused on authority to one that emphasizes on justification in governance and accountability. Through this approach, the authors believe transformative constitutionalism offers a sustainable path for emergent democracies to uphold constitutional values and human rights, allowing the judiciary to actively shape the nation's ethical and social landscape. As if I started a degree, let's go. All right, let's go to question 5.2. I think I said I'm starting with the simplest, because when we get to question 1 and 2, my sister, this video is going to be 1 hour, because I have to explain for you to get it. The minority and the... Anyway, let's move on to question 2. Question 5.2. This one, if you did not pass this one, question 5.2, I see here Galinto Yellow. Discuss different types of African legal philosophy. This is the only question everybody got right, ne? And it's like African legal philosophy encompasses a diverse range of approaches that reflect the continent's vast cultural, social, and political diversity. When you got to question 5 and wrote sage philosophy, this subject is philosophy. You must philosophize your answers. You must show them you lived. You must philosophize things. Okay. These approaches offer unique perspectives on the nature of law and justice, contrasting with Western legal philosophy's own systematic and individualistic focus. The 3 main types of African legal philosophy are, as written below, ethno-philosophy. Ethno-philosophy is an approach that emphasizes collective thought and communal wisdom traditionally passed down through oral traditions rather than written text. Okay, guys, I know you know where to find this, ne? I'm not going to read the whole definitions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read, like now I've read 2 lines, right? I want you guys to understand that they know where you're going to get the answer. They know. That's why we need to reference everything. But that thing of copying and pasting and changing one word is not going to work for you, my brother. No, you need to write in a way that is the same as that, but it's not the same. You need to philosophize. Don't quillbot. Hey. Use this quillbot. It's gonna work. Because once you quillbot, you quillbot with the quillbot. Yeah, quillbot. It will end in plagiarism. Use this. Don't change there to not and think you've used this. Put it in a way. It must not be away from the definition, but put it. There must be like 60% of them and 40% of you. You get it? Okay. The first one is ethnophilosophy. Then we have sage philosophy, which reads. Sage philosophy stands in contrast to, it's the opposite of ethnophilosophy by focusing. It focuses on the ideas and wisdom of individual thinkers within a community. This approach recognizes certain individuals as custodians of knowledge, ethics, wisdom, often possessing an exceptional understanding of ethical and legal matters. Then you will be writing the whole shende there that you got in the textbook, the whole shende of explaining it, right? But don't forget, paraphrase, reference. Yo, guys, okay, let me tell you the number of references I got here. 25 footnotes. Okay. Then we have the third one, nationalistic ideological philosophy. Nationalistic ideological philosophy focuses on the creation of political theories that prioritize African values and social frameworks over foreign Western political ideologies. Right? Nakona, you're gonna write, explain. Remember, they're asking you the three categories of African constitutionalism. Not constitutionalism, African philosophy, right? So there are only 3, but it's 10 marks. It means you have to humor secular everything. Yeah? I'm saying humor secular because I feel like he's the oldest, so he's the philosophy. You must Mandela it. Okay. Then after you've explained these things, you're gonna have a conclusion. The 3 categories of African legal philosophy, ethnophilosophy, sage philosophy, and national ideological philosophy demonstrate the continent's rich intellectual tapestry. It's your honor. So you're gonna, sum it up. You need to prove here. Pala, they know this is open. It's 5 days. We are going to know where to find the answers. You need to prove here. You must act like you are in court. You need to prove. Be beyond reasonable doubt to go to winner. You get what you are doing. It's giving. Are we going to graduate? Guys, so I know I said what I said, ne? I said what I said. But I'm going to start with the easiest and then end with the most difficult. But in this journey of life, don't trust anyone. We are going to jump straight to question 2. Right. Question 2 reads, in the case of R versus Shades in 1953, I almost said subsection 1. Bracket SA 392. The appeal court said the following. I'll see you in the next video where we will be breaking down question 2 and question 1. Maybe I'll do a lot more questions. Okay, guys? I love you so much. I am tired, but I believe that before the end of tomorrow, everyone must be submitted, because at this point, when I come back later, tonight, I'm going to come with the second video where we do question 2 and other questions. Maybe I'll do 3 or 2 questions in detail. We're going to pass, ne? I'm going there. Nobody can stop me. Straight to the judiciary. I love you so much. Mwah!